Yes, and those effects of Tropical Depression Grace are being felt right now as they're getting drenched in earthquake-damaged Haiti, and the threat of widespread flooding and mudslides is making the search and rescue efforts difficult. Meanwhile, Tropical Storm Fred weakened after hitting Florida's Panhandle earlier today. Emergency management officials in that area say they're cautioning people to stay home as they deal with flooded roads and other damage. That's certainly something to keep an eye on as all of this is kind of happening all at once. You know, we had such a quiet tropical season so far, and then within 4 or 5 days, we have 3 systems now that we're tracking, not just in the Caribbean with Grace, not just along the Florida Gulf Coast with Fred, but then there's also Henri that's out by Bermuda.
Not Henry, but Henri.
Henri, yes.
Now this basically goes through Thanksgiving pretty much, right? This season for hurricanes and tropical storms.
It does. November 1st is technically the end of it, but we do get seasons, you know, that are a little bit longer than that with the storm systems that come through. So we'll have to kind of see how things move along. But as far as today goes, well, you know, tomorrow is going to be another day. We do have more rain in the forecast here in Northeast Ohio. Not yet because of Fred. We're going to break all that down in just a moment. But clouds, fog, and a few showers to start your day with temperatures in the 60s. We'll be in the 70s to right around 80 in the afternoon with scattered rain and rumbles around. You can feel the humidity. And when you have all this tropical humidity sitting overhead, usually we end up getting some scattered showers. That has been the case through the evening. They've been very hit or miss, but we are still dealing with a few little showers out around Eaton Estates and Columbia Station. That's going to move up toward areas out around North Olmsted. And then farther south, the few showers that were coming through places like Louisville and Canton and Jackson Township, that all kind of fades as it moves farther north up toward the Alliance area. So just a few little scattered showers this evening. There are more showers and thunderstorms to the south. And one thing that you can notice is that over the last 4 hours or so, there's actually been a decrease in the coverage of the rain. That is nighttime cooling having its impact. So daytime heating gets things revved up in the atmosphere. We see a lot of those showers and thunderstorms fire. That's going to be the case tomorrow again. And then at night, things start to settle down a little bit, but we still have all the humidity. We're going to have the fog. Zooming out to the big tropical satellite picture, here's Fred, the storm that is kind of moving north toward the Atlanta area and weakening quickly. This is Grace, Tropical Depression Grace. It looks like it's the big bad storm on the map, but actually it's pretty mild as far as tropical storm strength goes. But boy, the rain this thing is going to put down, specifically over the west end of Hispaniola, Haiti, and then it continues to move to the west towards Jamaica. That storm is expected to move even farther west over the Yucatan, stay south in the Gulf of Mexico, and hit into the country of Mexico in the next 5 days. This is Henri, a little system that's going to do a loop-de-loop around Bermuda and then head back to the north. It may end up sending some swells to some of the East Coast beaches, but for the most part, that one is just going to be impacting the fish. So 3 storms that we're keeping an eye on right now. Fred has the most imminent impact because it's already come on shore. You can still see the swirl as it moves north of Dothan. And that storm system, look at the wind right there. You can see exactly where the center of that circulation is. This whole thing lifts north. They have a lot of gusty wind, the potential for tornadoes tonight throughout Georgia, but it's the rain impacts that will really be widely felt. Storm system going to continue to move up through the Appalachians. It is expected to kind of hook right a little bit, so we're expecting it to go right over Pittsburgh once we get into Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night, but it'll be just a shadow of what it was as far as the intensity. Look at the rain, though, that this thing is expected to wring out. Anywhere from a 1/4 inch still to go down in Panama City, Florida, all the way up through Atlanta, where they're expecting nearly 7 inches of rain, and that rain then continues to extend all the way up into New England. So this storm is going to be one that really has some legs to it, and it's going to travel quite a big distance. National Designer hour-by-hour forecast locally. We continue to have these little scattered showers around in the morning, so you may want to have the umbrella with you. Of course, Holly will get you started at 4:30 with the latest on the radar. We'll have showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder in the afternoon. Daytime heating having its impact on us once again. One thing we won't have is a lot of wind, so don't expect to have a refreshing breeze. Just a lot of humidity, periods of rain, maybe an occasional rumble of thunder. Union Home Mortgage forecast has low 80s for us Wednesday, Thursday as the rain chances continue. Slight shower chances on Friday. For Saturday, most of the day should be good, but by Saturday night, we're going to be watching for some more thunderstorms to come through. Nick's up next with an update on sports.